Hey everyone, it's Dr. DeCubellis here from Main Street Chiropractic, and today I am joined with Phil from Sandhill Coffee. And today we're going to go over a couple quick pointers on how to cold brew at home. So I'm going to let the expert take it away. So Phil?
No, thanks again for having me. So yeah, like Doctor said, just a at-home cold brew method. So you don't have to have the idea of making cold brew at home scare you away. All these things that I'm going to have here, you already have at home. So what you need is ground coffee, either a mason jar or a pint glass, something that can hold 16 ounces, a measuring cup, and water. All right, so we'll get started. So one thing to remember when making cold brew, you want to use the chunkiest or coarsest grind that you can.
Okay.
So I think if you want to think of opposite ends of the spectrum, espresso being the finest, on the very opposite end of that, the coarsest, the chunkiest is for cold brew.
Okay.
So to make this, you're going to use a 1/4 cup of grounds. And all you're going to do is just dump those right into your mason jar. So I know it's hard to see on camera, but you can see how chunky the sizes are of the grounds. I'm going to do my best not to make a mess.
That's okay.
Okay, so we got our 1/4 cup of coffee grounds in our cup. Something that holds, again, 16 ounces. So overall, it's going to be a 1/4 cup of ground coffee to 16 ounces of water. So one little trick in this, in making cold brew to kind of enhance the flavor a little bit, is to initially hit the grounds with hot water. And so what that does is it helps pull out some of those nice flavors you get out of the coffee. And you're only putting a little bit. So for the hot water at the start, just enough to get the grounds wet. Let that sit for about a minute.
Okay.
And then you can go and fill the rest of it with cold water.
Okay.
After doing that, cover this with aluminum foil, or if it's, you have the screw on top, screw the top on, throw it in your fridge overnight. Next morning you have cold brew.
That is a lot easier than it seems.
Yeah. Oh, you do just want to make sure, so the next morning when you're ready to go and you screw the top off, strain out the coffee grounds.
Okay.
So if you have a kitchen strainer, or if you just want to slowly pour the coffee into another cup, whatever way is easiest for you, but that's all you have to do.
Okay. Now, is there a minimum amount of time it should be in the fridge?
Minimum at roughly 12 hours.
Okay. And then what if you want to make a larger batch? Same thing, just
Same
double
thing,
or
just
triple?
Yep, play with the ratios.
Okay.
But yeah, double, triple, however you want.
And then about how long does this stay good for? Like, let's say you don't drink it the next day. How long? What's your window?
A couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can get a couple weeks out of it.
So you really could make this in bulk, and if you want to, and then you've got iced coffee at the softball games, and
Exactly. Bring some
All
with
right.
you wherever you go.
Makes sense. So I hope this was helpful. Cold brewing is not scary. It's very, very simple and easy. And you can really kind of, just like meal prep, you can make this and prep out your whole week if you want to, if you want the cold brew. So go ahead and pick that up. Again, Phil from Sandhill Coffee. The coffee smells amazing, by the way. You should definitely check this out. But thanks for coming out and explaining this tip.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks again for having me.
No problem.